their table. Episode 37. Here we are.
Woo.
We in the fight. Getting close to the end of the first book of this adventure.
Woo. Woohoo! Y'all ready? TPK, let's do it!
It certainly seems to be the case.
The first book and the last book of this adventure.
No, I don't think it got caught on the end of the episode, but I'm not going to die here. You guys might. George will run away and, put together a new party. Yeah, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Everybody that can judge me is now dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I can make any story up I want.
I think you guys are going to do this.
We will. We might limp away from it, but somebody's going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You think that we're going to get another death in this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Possible. Yes. I think there's going to be another death.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be very sad. But
Shoma. He said yes. Shoma.
Oh, Shoma. I thought you said show enough.
Show enough. Oh my god.
Okay.
Have y'all seen that movie?
What?
Show enough. Oh god. Oh, what is it? It's something dragon. Like your soul glow. Oh my god.
Cool.
Come back to me. I'm going to tell you in a minute. And you're going to be like, Glow? No. Just come back to me, boys. I just said, come back to me. I got to do some Googling.
Well, we don't have anywhere to go, though.
Well, banter. Golly.
Golly.
I mean, my ears heard dragon and I perked up. I'm like, oh, move about a dragon.
I'm about to. The Last Dragon. There we go.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The Last Dragon. Yeah. I got there.
Around. We
got there. Thank God.
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, watch it. Watch it.
No.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. It's great.
Gosh, when did Emily become the movie person?
She's watched it all now.
She's been actively doing that for years with her YouTube channel.
I guess.
When she made it her job.
I'm in that part.
That's right.
That part. That'll do
Listeners, check out Emily on all the feeds.
On all the feeds.
Just some reactions. At least give them the actual thing. You know what I mean? Like,
just Google. I don't know. I'm supposed to be looking for Emily. She's on all the feeds.
Just Google Emily on all the feeds. You'll find it.
Hit the Discord up. You can find it.
That'll do it. Every time. Oh my God.
What's your favorite movie you watched this month on the channel?
Well, now that's a trick question. We're taking a few months off because I'm busted.
Gosh darn it.
And I'm doing some other creative projects. Adam.
Well, I'm not worried about those right now.
Oh.
The last month, well, let's say this last year.
All right. Yeah.
When's the last time you enjoyed a movie?
On your channel.
Man. Okay, so one of the weirdest and most unique ones that we've watched recently was Hundreds of Beavers.
Okay.
What?
Was this like a patron request or something?
It was, and I would have never watched it, but it was hilarious, and it's kind of art housey. It's basically about this man who makes Applejack, and the beavers ruin his Applejack distillery, so he becomes a fur trapper, and it's all pretty much silent, and it's black and white, and there's a bunch of people dressed in kind of various animal costumes. It's hilarious, but it's very unique. So give it a Google. Hundreds of Beavers, and it's not what you think it is.
Okay, all right.
So it's not porn.
It's not.
You don't have to put safe search on to get
You don't.
like the right.
This movie looks real weird.
Okay.
It's very weird, but it's pretty damn funny.
Hundreds of beavers.
Hundreds
Is
of
Applejack
beavers.
like cider? Is
Yes.
that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny, y'all. It's
I was
weird.
like, why is he making cereal? Like,
You got to.
It's just a bunch of furries dressed up as beavers.
Yeah. But not just beavers. There's also raccoons and rabbits. It's
It's all the furry critters.
yeah, the only limit to the number of fursonas you can have is the number of species that exist.
It's, I don't know what to tell you, other than it's fun and it's good. And I wanted to make if you Google it, the main character, he wears this dead raccoon hat throughout the movie mostly, and it's hilarious, and I want to make one. So, You asked the question. Well, no. You asked the question, Adam. I gave the answer. What's your movie that you've watched in the last few months? That was like,
I feel like we kind of had this conversation
we do.
on the other show recently, or one of the other shows. I've been watching a lot of TV, so I'm not going to talk about the TV. I'm trying to think of like movie that I watched. Okay, I watched this documentary called Kim's Video. And it's about this video shop owner in New York City. I guess it was like maybe in the late 80s to mid 90s or something like that. And it was like when people still had VHSs, right? We're still renting VHSs. And the guy, like, you know, he had some of your blockbusters, but it was much more like all the stuff that you couldn't find like in Blockbuster or
like
Hollywood
Hundreds
Video.
of Beavers. Yeah.
Yeah, like exactly. That would like be on that, right? And it also like all the little films that the New York Film School people were making, you could rent, you know? And they were like so many of the rentals were like copies of a copy, you know, handwritten labels on it. But it like became this like store that was like loved by all, like all the New Yorkers, all the bohemian New Yorkers like loved it, right? You know, Netflix came around, streaming services came around, kind of did a number on rental places, and the guy that owned it was like this mysterious dude, like too, like the people were like, he would just come in here and he would be so like intimidating. He was like nice to us and he took care of us, but we just never knew what was going on with Kim, you know? And like whenever they shut down, you had this huge archive of movies that like you couldn't get anywhere else. And so like some people like councils for the arts were like, well, we need to like make
Save
sure
this.
that this is archived properly. And Kim really wanted to make sure that it was done right. It gets sold to this random town in Italy. Who are like, well, we can house it. Next thing you know, the mafia is involved in this shit.
I hate to tell you, I think that the mafia was involved from the get-go. Kim sounds like a...
No, but it wasn't. It wasn't.
Okay.
Like, that's what you think, but like, it wasn't. You know, like, Kim turns out to be like a real stand-up dude, you know, who was like bummed that this whole collection ended up like untouched for years. Because they basically just used this as a way to launder money, you know what I mean? And so like, they go over to look at it, to look through, because one of the promises that this town made, that is, if you had a membership to Kim's Video, you could come to this location where they were housing all these tapes, and you could use your card from America here in Italy, and they'd have viewing rooms. Well, nobody ever took him up on that.
Yeah.
But this guy making the documentary is like, oh, I'm gonna go check it out, and he tries to go. The building is like locked up, like empty, like. There's one person that like lives there that's supposed to be the steward of it. He's like, oh, you can't be here. He's like, well, I have my card. And they're like, oh, so they call the mayor. They get the mayor involved, and the chief of police is coming there and like, you can't come here. And they like, he ends up sneaking in there later and just finds all these tapes just like not taken care of, just like thrown on shelves and all this stuff. So he goes through this whole process of like trying to get them like back in the hands of Kim. You know, and it does.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a crazy.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You know.
Golly.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good.
Okay, you're just slightly more like hard hitting, I guess, than Hundreds of Beavers. But whatever, it's not a competition, Adam.
Well, like Hundreds of Beavers is the type of movie that Kim's Video would have.
That's okay. Okay, all right. I'll take it. What are you drinking?
Oh, just some black cherry 365 sparkling water.
Do you like actual cherries?
Yeah.
Okay. It's always interesting when people are like, I like cherry flavored things, but I don't like real cherries, or that concept, but with other foods. I just had to double check.
I had cherries yesterday. Frozen cherries. They're the best.
John, I'm shocked that you don't like the thing.
I don't like cherries. No. I don't like cherry flavor. I don't like artificial cherry flavoring. I don't like cherries.
I can hurt some Bing cherries.
Dude, Luxardo cherries in a whiskey drink? Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, you turned me on to those. Those are so good.
Dude, Luxardo cherries are a totally different ball game, man.
I've never had them.
They're okay, think maraschino cherries, but not gross.
That's a hard thought.
Like, so they're made with like dark cherries rather than like cinnamon red cherries, right? And like black cherries basically is what they're made with. And like the sauce or whatever that they're in is just divine. Like, I mean, they're expensive. They're not like bullshit.
They got Lux in the name. You know they're gonna be expensive. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair.
I bet our hospital bills are gonna be expensive after we finish this fight. Did I do it?
As if you can go to a hospital.
That's true.
Yeah,
I am your hospital.
I was gonna say your walking hospital is currently on fire.
Sure, that's fine.
But yeah, so let's definitely get back into it. You know, we did a long banter last week. We'll do a short one this one because we gotta get this fight done.
I'm just glad the movies thing didn't come around to me. I was thinking about it, just waiting for like if it did, and I was like,
I had one in the bank, but it was just like it went into cherries.
I don't think I've watched a movie in 2024.
Remember, write it down, and we'll talk about your y'all's favorite new movies next time.
Okay. Literally, what I just said is I haven't watched a movie in probably a year.
There's your homework.
Yeah, like between now and next time we record, watch a movie.
Watch a movie.
Then you can talk about it.
Get right, son. Probably won't.
I mean, I don't know why I'd expect you would. So we're in this room. It's now on fire. You guys are fighting Shoma, and he just threw a bomb while throwing up from the sickness of George's turns and spells. And he blew up this tank, and it like just cascaded this basically napalm into a 30-foot aura around the room. And it is on fire. And everybody that's in its area is going to just take some damage. Now, I will say that the dais that Shoma is on is raised enough to be not affected by the fire.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And the little, like, all this little repair area in the corner that smoke is in, you could spend an action to climb up on it and get away from the fire as well.
Ooh, okay.
But it would take an athletics check to climb up it. Not a difficult one, but it's not a freebie to just climb up. But as this burst, everybody's going to take the damage that's in it already. And you see a couple other bottles explode at some of the other trapped bottles. But fortunately, none of the other ones are near enough to you to do any extra damage. So we're just going to deal, which is basically the effects of a lesser alchemical fire to everybody who's in this 30-foot spread. Okay? So it could have been worse. Still not great because you're now having the persistent damage. But let me roll this. It's going to be 1d8. All right, that's 4 points of damage to everybody. That would include Smoke, Amir, Jules, and the Clockwork Fabricator.
This is fire.
This is fire damage.
Okay, 30 now.
Okay.
And then you all are going to take persistent fire damage of 1. So, Amir, yours doesn't get any worse or better. Yeah. So you're still on 2. I'm not even going to put the persistent on you, Jules, because you'll just negate it.
Appreciate.
Smoke, we're going to put that on you.
So this really doesn't affect Jules, right?
Well,
it's one persistent fire.
Damage.
Well,
the persistence doesn't.
Yeah, the persistence doesn't, but the initial is going to do a little bit of damage.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, we're not going to do paralyzed.
Please don't. I mean, on Shoma, yeah.
No, I was trying to do it on the on the clockwork thing.
Oh, well, no, that's okay too.
All right.
Yeah.
So this blows up, and there's fire now all over the ground. And you see smoke, acrid smoke, rising from the fire. It doesn't affect your vision, but it is there. And Shoma has one more action left, and so he's going to use that last action to try to retch one more time to get rid of this sickened condition.
Fail it, please.
19. That's a meat.
Damn.
Ugh.
But you did like take that whole turn away from Shoma, with the exception of that one explosion.
Well, won't he still take this persistent damage and then won't take future ones?
He will take this persistent damage, yes. And then that will be it. All right. But yeah, but because he survived that, he's going to take... Ooh, wee.
Take 4?
4, yeah.
Nice. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Suck it.
Yeah, Phantom Pain was great.
His brain continues to bleed.
Ouch.
Excellent. Really cool. All right, it's the Fabricator's turn.
Even if you kill us all, I've doomed you to a stroke far younger than you should have one later in life.
Okay,
Damn.
Smoke. Oh, boy.
I don't like how that starts off.
Well, it's just you're going to take the full attack here, meaning like the strongest to hit, you know.
Yep.
Here we go. Would you like to use Nimble Dodge?
Yeah.
I know that sound.
I don't like that
you're
sound.
like,
Your
private rolls get ruined when you have a good...
Well, it doesn't matter because that's a natural 20, right? So, like, even with a Nimble Dodge, it doesn't matter. So, another critical hit on Smoke, dude.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sorry, John. I'm not trying to make you not have fun. It's just how the dice roll.
Yeah.
Not trying to make you, but golly, I am.
Okay, that's 28 points of damage.
Okay. All right.
You're still up, though, right?
Yeah, I've got 3 points of health.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Hey.
I'll knock you down. Second attack is going to come
fail
to Jules with the nail gun.
Okay, fine.
How? Oh, okay.
You want to question me? I'll hit you again.
Nope.
I'll hit you again. All right, here comes the
Sorry,
nail
I'm
gun.
resigned to my fate almost at this point.
I can't hit you. You're out of range from that nail gun.
Yeah.
So we're going to just do that on Amir instead.
What?
Yeah, what?
No, just hit Smoke. Just hit Smoke.
No!
13. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
And it's going to then move up to Jules.
Yeah, come on, you bitch.
That'll be its turn. Okay. You don't got to be like that.
Sorry, it just
She
slipped
gets
out.
real into the bitch word when things get stressful.
I do.
Right.
It's my go-to.
So it takes 1 point of fire damage. And then let's see if it can recover from that persistent.
It dies.
It does not recover. Amir, you're up.
Okay.
Save Smoke!
That's what I'm doing.
Well, didn't
That's
you
what I'm
already
here for.
battle medicine him? You
I'm a medic. I can do it one more time.
Oh, well, yeah, you have that. It's
per day though. We've had several combats. Have you already
I don't think I've
used
battle
that?
medicined someone twice.
I don't
you
think
did
you have.
Jules.
Oh.
When?
Oh, yeah, but that's Jules.
Is it per
right?
person
Yeah,
or
it's
per day?
person, right?
Well, since I'm a
person per
medic,
day?
I can use battle medicine on someone that's immune once per day.
Yeah, so
I
you've
think-
already
So it's
used
per
it.
person
Yeah.
per day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's just one time. Like, if somebody's immune, I can use it one more time. That's it.
It is not per person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not per person.
Oh,
He can once in a
So-
day use an extra
Okay.
one on
I
somebody.
think
Yeah.
you have already done that this day.
If you've done it on Jules.
I think you
then
did it on
that's
Jules.
I guess.
Then I can't battle medicine Smoke.
Okay.
I've already done it. He's immune. So, what I will do is all that I can do. I'll use one action to move to the west, 10 feet by Smoke's just bleeding and battered body. And then, that's all I can do. Another interact action to pull out an elixir of life, and another action to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
So that is action heavy,
It is.
and it's only 6 health
Oof.
max. 6 health max. Level 4 is when I
okay.
get the actual goodies, the good heal elixirs. right. Okay, here goes.
We're fixing to handle some business. Don't even worry, boys.
That's 5 healing.
Well, that's pretty good for what you could do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And then you also are going to take 2 points of fire damage.
Yep.
And then we're going to roll this recovery check.
Please make it.
Dude, you do not.
Oh, okay. I'm still burning.
Still burning. We're at the top of the round. George, your courageous anthem has expired.
Yep. And there's really nothing I can do about this because somebody has to heal Smoke. So, despite our jokes about George's cowardice, he's going to have to nut up and walk into this fucking fiery ground to get in range to do that. Where is Smoke?
If you can't see me, you have to come in.
He's right around the corner.
I just moved.
Yeah. Jules would call and be like, if you're gonna come in, don't stand in the stuff.
I mean, that square is affected. It
is.
Yeah.
That's what Heath was saying. Like,
can he come over and get on top of, like, on the other side of Smoke?
Oh, you know like right here?
Out of the...
Let's just see what he's going to do.
I wouldn't get too close.
Sorry.
Let's let Heath have his turn.
Yeah, just because of Bob's.
Goddamn. All right, I'll move another square forward. Okay, so now I can see Smoke. Who is this? All these effects are like clogging up everybody's tokens, so I can't see who people are.
So that's a mirror, right? Adjacent to Smoke.
Yeah, so I am to the right of a mirror. On the other side of a mirror is Smoke. So 1 action to move up. I'll use 2 actions to yet again use my my final remaining second spell slot to use Soothe on my boy Smoke here. So that is roll good. 16. Not great for a level 2 Soothe, but there you go.
Still, thank you.
Yep.
Should be over half now at least, right?
Yes, okay. It is.
Yep, and that's all I can do because I had to move and spend 2 actions to heal.
Did you want?
I've got 1 Soothe left.
I guess you can't cast Lingering Composition because you've already spent that focus point. Is that why you didn't? Can't.
No, I didn't do it because I knew I had to use all of my turn to heal him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Lingering doesn't require an action.
Yeah, but there's no point in using Lingering because you have to use Inspire Courage to get any effect from it.
Which you did. You cast
and now it's gone. You said
Did you not just cast it just now?
No.
Oh, well, I'm looking in the chat and it looks like you did.
I casted Soothe.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Inspire Courage is right above.
It's right above that. Yeah. Is all I'm saying. I just made that mistake.
I don't know why that is. If I clicked it, I didn't mean to.
Gotcha.
I moved with 1 action, 2 actions to Soothe. That's all I could do. I'd love to keep the buff up. I'm gonna have to do that next turn.
I see.
Yep. All right, but you got some healing, dog.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Yep.
If Smoke goes away, it's going to be the biggest, beefiest character.
All right, so George had his turn, got some healing. Jules, you're up.
All right. Jules is going to keep it simple. Is going to shoot this stupid robot in its stupid face.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be really, really cool. 24.
All right, that's a hit.
7.
All right, good. A little bit of that goes through.
A little bit, and just because we're here and that's what we're gonna do, Kukri. Strike. 21.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Hey. Ooh. Minimum damage.
Nothing happened. Clank.
Okay, that's a flavor strike.
That's a reload
and also
strike.
just to reload.
Yeah.
And third action is going to be to move away from this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see any bottles behind me?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay. Can I just pop up here?
Yeah.
Okay. I am on top of a box.
Yeah, you just go whoop.
Yep.
All right.
Do I need to take damage from walking into the
You will
stuff?
on Shoma's turn.
Okay.
all that triggers on Shoma's turn. So, all right, Smoke, you're up.
Okay.
Wait, we gotta get that persistent.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that.
Jules. No, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Can't flank, so gonna come down 5.
You are flanked.
No.
Yes.
I cannot flank the bot.
Oh, I'm looking at Amir, thinking he was the bot.
No, I'm not trying to kill my healer. Or, other healer.
That's how dedicated to realism Foundry is this Smoke is actually genuinely obscuring the shit out of things.
So that is not a place that you can stand.
Cool. Okay. Okay. So anywhere that I get in I'm gonna end with some persistent damage. So I guess I'm gonna have to draw this thing away outside of the cloud, but it's not gonna go towards me. It's gonna go towards the other people that are in the cloud. Yes. So that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to move 10 feet within the cloud, and attack it from behind, with no added bonuses on it. So let's get that Thunder Mace and strike. For a 12.
It's a miss.
Okay. I'm going to swing again.
You can do it. Natural 20, here it comes.
Almost. It's an 18 on the die for a 22.
That is a hit.
Alright, thank goodness. I've just been wanting to fucking deal damage. For 5 points of damage.
Well, 1 point of that goes through, yeah.
Oh no, shit.
I really wanted you to say, and 1 was enough.
And it's going to get another turn.
Yeah, not quite. So we're at Shoma's turn. So all of you that are standing here, I'm sorry, Smoke, take 1 point of persistent fire damage.
Okay.
And you do roll a success on the recovery check, so you no longer have to deal with that, although it's going to come right back on you now that you're in the fire. Okay, so everybody that's in the fire, that's going to be Amir, George, Smoke, and the bot. They're going to take another D8 of damage.
Oh, I thought that was just the initial.
No, we're in this shit.
So that is 6 points of damage to everybody in that fire. And that that persistent comes right back. Shoma is still sickened, though. Which is...
Good,
yeah.
Wait, sorry. Shoma shouldn't be sickened.
I'm not Shoma. Yeah, no, Shoma is sickened.
Oh, no,
because he passed at the end. That's right. That's correct. But he is still bon modded.
Bon mode?
Yeah.
Bon mode?
Bon mode.
Yeah. It's bon mode.
Bon mode this motherfucker down.
Damn straight.
Okay, so... What is he going to do?
I mean, Jules is over here by herself. That seems... a way.
Yeah, but George is the one that hurt him. And he's right there in good splash situation for everybody.
Oh,
I mean, Jules is another fiery figure.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I
hear you. I'm just gonna ignore you.
Yeah, we're gonna throw this bottle of lightning at George.
Okay.
Does he have cover?
25.
Yeah, Bard's not gonna have 26 AC at this point.
Yeah, 25. Even if you had cover, that would still get through with a hit. All right, so the damage to George is 8 points of electric damage and 1 point of... 7 points of electric damage and 1 point of fire. You are now off guard until the start of your next turn. And Smoke and Amir each take 2 points of electric damage from the splash.
It's getting hairy.
He will throw a bomb at you now, Jules.
Oh, well, yay.
Here we go.
It's just going to hit that thing above your head.
That'd be cool.
All right, that's critical miss as that bottle does
Okay,
nothing. Yeah, and then final attack will also go to you. Hey, that's a regular miss.
Yay.
No, it's a critical miss for some reason. Hold on. Why is he getting courageous? He should not be getting courageous. So yeah, that would be a 10, which would make it a critical miss, which means no splash.
Woo!
All right.
Woo!
Very good. Very good.
Here comes the big hitter.
Now it's the fabricator's turn. I mean, dude, Smoke, you're right there, man.
Jules calls out, "Your boss couldn't hit me, and neither can you." Just trying to bait God, you know.
Yeah,
You're gonna bait the robot. Yep.
Yeah.
It was
Nimble
not effective.
dodge.
Nimble dodge.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what does that do for you then?
That's +2 AC, so that puts me at 22.
Because of the nimble dodge, I rolled a 21.
Oh,
and so,
thank goodness.
Yeah.
I need something to go my way. Fuck.
Yeah. So, you just like wiggle out of the way of that pneumatic chisel as it, it's going to fire a nail at Amir.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That
might kill me, yeah.
He's gonna have cover. It's
No,
okay.
he
He's
has
got
no cover.
He could though. Fuck Adam.
That's an 18.
That's a miss.
Oh! All right.
Oh, fantastic. That would have killed me for sure.
All right. Final attack will be another pneumatic chisel on Smoke.
All right.
I hear X-Files. Okay.
No.
17.
Nope. Get out of here.
All right.
These are the turns we need.
Yes, Amir, you're up. Let's go.
Okay, Amir is not looking too hot right now. He has 12 HP, and at the end of his turn, he's going to have 10 HP because of the persistent damage. He's going to spend his first action to try to hightail it out of this cloud and get kind of by Jules. Right here? Is this out of it right here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And foregoing any kind of assistance to himself, he sees that this construct is fritzing, sparks are coming out. So he uses another action to ready his crossbow.
Okay.
And then fires. Let's see. Please hit. Please, come on now. Let's do this. Hero point.
Okay, you're gonna
One hero point. I got one.
Trying to take this 17 up higher. Let's see.
Yes, I got it. I want to kill it.
Oh, we got this, man. You got this.
Hero point. Uh, 19. 17 to 19.
Takes it up to a meets beats, my friend.
Oh, man. What a hero point.
And then
a hero.
The lightning bolt, which, I mean, it is a lightning bolt, so.
Right.
Here we go. 1d8 initial. For max damage, it's an 8. Roll 1d6, and then 3 points of lightning damage on top of that.
Well, that will be 7 points of lightning damage total, plus 4 points of piercing damage for 11, with 3 hit points remaining. The Clockwork Fabricator goes down.
There we go.
God.
Now nothing needs to hit me.
Hero point to Dustin for the kill.
Yes.
Way to go.
Got it back.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, roll a d6.
All right. 3.
3. All right, this is going to be general, so roll a d30 for me.
All right, that's what a d30 looks like.
Oof.
That's a 5.
Okay, a 5. This will be from Alex.
What? What about?
Question.
Oh boy.
If your character had to skip town for whatever reason, would you run away to Geb or Nex? I know the obvious answer is Nex because of the lack of nom-nom zombies, but don't forget, Nex is like a magical bureaucracy. People think Abadar is a dick, but wait till you tell the wizards in Nex all about your gun.
I would still pick Nex every day of the week.
Every day, yes. Unless something happens to me and I refuse to die and then become an undead. Then
Geb, it's like, okay, now that you've immigrated here, get ready to be forced to be turned into a zombie or a vampire.
Right.
Yep.
You're welcome.
And be a farmer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Alex.
Whoop, whoop.
All right,
Appreciate
is that your turn?
It is my turn.
All right, round 5.
All right,
George, you're up.
So I take 2 damage and then I can try to end that persistent, right?
Here, I got you. I'm going to roll for you. I'm going to start letting you roll. That was a 7, so you're still burning.
Maybe I can roll now. Like that doesn't count. I can roll.
No.
Oh, come on now.
All right, so you're still on fire. 2 points of damage. George, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna just get, now that we got arguably the bigger threat, at least in the immediate time frame, I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna use my one action to use reach, and I'm gonna hit this dude with another Phantom Pain.
Oh, all right, let's go.
Because he is still bon moded.
All right, let me roll this will save
will
for
save.
you.
Please.
21.
Son of a bitch. Okay, but that's a success, not a critical success. So you'll still take the initial damage, but you won't take the persistent damage.
Yeah, or the sickened. But you still get 2d4, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's adding the persistent. It's 5.
It's 5. Yep. It's 5 points of damage. That all goes through, which is clutch, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Feel worse about that turn now.
Rush him!
No, that's the cool thing I like about 2E is that even in a success, you still get to get a little
I like that, but I really
was
was hoping for the failure because that was my last spell slot. I have no spell slots to heal anybody.
Phantom Pain is a...
Level 1.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Jules, you are up. Oh,
right,
wait.
Jules.
George, why do you have a D6 of persistent fire? Did I do something to put a D6 on
Did you piss him off?
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think that should just be 1 point of fire damage.
I think that too.
Because it should just be from the deal here. But you fail the recovery check.
Okay.
But you do take 1 point of fire damage.
Right.
All right, Jules, what you got?
All right, Jules is standing up on this box and looks over at now Shoma and just says, let's fucking do this. And she's gonna go click, 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 and click a few things on her gun, and it starts to whir. We're gonna try and put it into overdrive. So let's see if we get that with our crafting check. I don't know, 15. No, I don't. It just goes.
What's the DC for that?
18.
Oh wow, okay.
She's frustrated. Maybe there's this fumes or something or doing something to interfere with the gears. Fine, fuck it. And we'll just take a shot at him from across the way here. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, ba-doop. You know what?
I feel for you.
0 points because that was a natural 1.
There you go.
And I ain't gonna do it.
This is the boss fight, dude. This is where you gotta do it. This is where you guys gotta get through it. So, like,
come on. Oh well, that's slightly better. 21.
I mean, that's enough to be better. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got pissy at myself.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Kaboom! Oh, 3.
Well, he does not have any physical resistances, so that does all go through at least.
Nice.
Well, I like that part. And you know what?
Rush him.
I can't do anything even if I rush him. But what I will do is pull out. I'll drop my kukri and pull out a bottled lightning.
Oh shit!
That's my turn.
Okay. Smoke, you're up.
All right, so Smoke is just menacingly going to draw a healing potion, and then he's going to
very menacingly
chug said healing potion menacingly, and then he's going to move forward menacingly towards the Shoma, who still hasn't paid him or the PKP. So,
do you say anything?
You owe me money.
Yeah.
You might be able to get right up next to him on that little
dais. Can get on that dais.
Yeah, get out of the damn smoke.
I'll get you out of the fire.
Oh, I thought I was actually out of it right here in the square. Okay, cool. Yeah. So he says, I came here thinking I was just going to be getting just the payment, but I'm gonna make sure to get interest out of your ass.
Get interest out of your ass.
He's so scrawny. I don't think you'll be able to get your pound of flesh.
Well, we're gonna try. And right. So I'm gonna go ahead and chug said potion right here. 3.
Well, take what you can get.
I will take what I can get. Seriously. Yeah. So I'm at 18 HP.
It's Shoma's turn. George, you're the only one that's in the fire currently.
Yep.
So you will take 5 points of fire damage. Okay. And then the fire burns out. All of this napalm burns out. But now it's full of acrid smoke, the whole room. I need everybody to roll fortitude saves.
Damn it, man. I just get out of it.
I'm good at those.
But my name is Smoke. I'm good, right? I'm
completely
totally immune to it. So
Right. It's in the name, bro.
Right. It's on the fucking tin, Adam.
Yeah. Smoke's like, finally, some clean air.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my hero point because I rolled an 8 total.
Okay.
All right. Emir's got a 21 on the fortitude save.
Okay, all right.
25 for Jules.
Great.
I rolled the exact same thing.
Oh my god, dude.
That's why. This is when I hate hero point.
All right. Yeah, for real. 26.
Well, everybody saves but George. So, George, you are fatigued.
Cool. I'm useless at this point anyway, so who cares?
It's been a doozy of a day for old George.
I was doing great for most of it.
It's
just the last couple of turns. I've completely run out of steam.
You've shot your shot.
Well,
dude.
A lot of us have not been steamy for most of the game.
Fatigue is not so bad for you.
I set you guys up to succeed.
That's what we appreciate about you.
Yeah, fatigue is not too bad for you. It's just a -1 to your AC and saving throws, but considering you're not really being targeted right now, hopefully that's not going to mess with you too much. All right, Shoma is going to take his actual turn now, and Smoke stepped up right next to him. He says, "You dare say something about my ass? I will show you my ass." And he's going to actually just take a melee strike.
He's going to bend over and moon you.
And
that's an interact action to pull the pants down, right?
Yeah, that's a special type of flamethrower.
But his fist does become inflamed as he swings it at you.
Okay.
His ass?
His whole
becomes
ass.
inflamed?
Nimble dodge?
Asses of fire.
Puts me at 22 AC.
All right, well, I still hit with a 23.
Don't like that.
We are going to deal 5 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of fire damage.
All right.
So 8 total.
Okay, I'm at 10.
Second action, draws a healing potion. Third action, consumes a healing potion.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He can't drink.
If only he was nauseated
potions.
or sickened, he wouldn't be able to do that.
That's against the rules.
That's against the rules.
3 dice.
Yeah, he had some pretty juicy healing.
The fuck? Where's my kind of potions like that?
Oh, this is bullshit.
Amir, where the fuck? No.
He's like, I haven't had time to read this alchemy formula book yet. Yeah, it's a big heal for Shoma.
That's because Amir has it.
Yeah, Amir, you're up.
All right. Amir, seeing what happened just now and how he looks much better, says to Pookie, Pookie, it's time for you to shine. Give me some juice. And I use Restorative Familiar to regain 2d8 health.
Oh, nice. Cool.
That's cool.
What's that look like?
I've flavored it like I like take Pookie in my hand and squeeze him like a stress ball, and it's like it comes out of him like a plume. Juices. But this time I've got the crossbow in my hand, so you basically command your animal, which is or companion, which is one action, and then they use 2 actions to give like some of their homunculus life energy and give it to me.
So like it slides over your burn wounds and just leaves like a snail trail of like aloe slime all over your burns.
Yeah. You've got the best juice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Okay, come on, big.
You don't have anything to say there, Emily?
I'm just gonna be shushing. I'm gonna shush myself.
That's a pretty decent
11.
heal.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm at least kind of out of danger zone. So it's 21. 21 total health, and that's one action. So as my second action, I will reload my crossbow. And since this is the last round that I have for my lightning infusion, I'm going to fire at
Shoma.
Here we go. Okay. All right, that's a 19 to hit.
That is a hit.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice.
19 to hit. That's what I like to see. Okay. Max damage again. That's 8
there you go.
Damage with the crossbow. And it comes in and delivers its little dose of charge for 4 damage.
Hell yeah, so 12 damage total. Nice big chunky hit there.
Very nice.
Negate some of that healing that he just did. We're at the top of round 6. George, what you got?
I've got very little. I'm going to just move to try to get out of this stuff.
Well, it's gone. It's gone.
But I thought there was still acrid smoke and stuff.
Yeah, the smoke's in the whole room.
Oh, okay. So we're just fucked on that room, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Telekinetic projectile.
Do it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Should just be in reach. Let me double check. Yeah.
Pick up one of those unexploded potions. Blah! If you could, that'd be great.
Kill smoke in the process.
I'm gonna do slashing because I'm just flavoring it as like the broken bottles on the ground.
Oh, I
He's
love
just flinging it at him,
just
you know?
like hurling glass at him. Love it.
That's great.
Okay. Here we go. 27 to hit.
Ooh. Oh man, just one shy of a critical hit.
Oh man.
His AC is 18.
Dang it.
Yes.
That's 2 actions. Can I put on my buff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally can.
Yeah, so I spend my first action to inspire courage again, which I like George silently feels guilty about like this has been a tough situation, but it's like not keeping his buffs up at all times is like a failure in his eyes. So yeah, one action, inspire courage. So then that will make that a 28.
It will make it 28, which then makes it a critical.
Correct.
So just roll damage and then we'll multiply that by 2.
It's like I can't fight without booty shaking music.
Okay, 8. So 16.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just so like shards of glass from the ground, just like George kind of just like flings his hand out, and a wave of force sends all these shards of glass at him.
It just like slices all across his face. It's just like buffeted by these little pieces of glass. He looks terrified at this point, and he throws his hands up.
Oh.
And just for whatever it's worth, he says, I'm sorry. I didn't. Please spare me. I beg of you, please. He drops to his knees. Please, I beg you. Spare my life. I'm nothing. Jules, you're up.
God dang it. So he's actively come out of...
He's done.
Yeah. Jules would...
Death blow. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
That's right, you're nothing. Oh.
Right.
Jules would move over to be in front of him and just...
Cold cock.
Put her gun to him, and look at everybody else. Basically, if we're out of turn order she's not gonna shoot him.
Do the Coliseum thumbs up or thumbs down?
Yeah, the gun is sideways, and she looks around at the rest of the crew. All right, what are we doing?
Nah, we still.
He might be nothing, but his information is worth something.
All right,
yeah.
And
you could have avoided all this. We just came to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to end the encounter and go into interrogation mode then.
Yeah.
Right. No one died.
No one died. You guys did
No
it.
one died.
You did it. You did it.
Wow.
That was
Thank
close.
goodness.
Wow.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight. Mm-hmm. So the wiry alchemist flinches or as if expecting to be hit by the butt of the gun, and he blubbers. Okay, I admit it. I paid off that brickbuster buffoon and his punks. He's saying this, Smoke, you're right there, Mm-hmm. And his punks to capture Kettleby for me. They know they'll never get pyronite from him. But from me, I would have given them to it gladly if they could just hand me the man with the formula. He casts his golden eyes to the corners of his ravaged workspace. Look, I'm ruined, okay? Without my lab, I don't have any way to make any money. And I owe some bad people a lot of gold. Yes, including you, I know. Turn me over to the shield marshals. Kill me, hell. Make me your personal servant for all I care. Whatever you decide, I'm as good as dead anyway. What's the point in getting pyronite now that the cat's already out of the bag? And you might see some surprised looks on your face. And Lazarus cocks his head, a surprised expression crossing his face. Oh, you didn't know? Well, Kettleby's not the only one with the formula anymore. Word on the street is that some genius, someone else who was at Kettleby's exhibit, has already managed to reverse engineer the recipe. Didn't everyone know that? Well, not just me, you could be sure of that much. What's with the worried faces? I wouldn't fret about it too much. Folks say all sorts of things, especially in Alkenstar. Can't believe everything you hear, Besides, believe him. What's the worst that could happen? Somebody finds this person, tortures them, and learns the secret for a world-ending explosive power, then shares it everywhere. Knowing that he just dropped the investigatory equivalent of a master alchemist bomb, Lazarus can't help but smirk.
So he does have the formula?
He doesn't.
No.
Somebody else
I thought he
figured it
alluded
out.
to
Somebody else
capturing the guy, torturing him, and getting it.
He's just saying that's what will.
Okay.
Somebody who attended the initial demonstration
Reverse
engineered it essentially.
Right.
It done what Lazarus couldn't,
Right.
Lacked the courage to do. Sorry.
Who is the guy who figured it out?
I don't know the details. It's just the word on the street. Your guess is as good as mine. Who we might be talking about? They were at the Pyronite show, that's for sure, but who could be smart enough to figure out the recipe for Pyronite based on seeing it just one time? You and I both know that I'm the second best alchemist in the city, so it can't be your run-of-the-mill Blythier faculty or student. Must be someone really special to figure out the formula so quickly. If I was them, I'd hightail it out of town. Lazarus shakes his head. Whatever. Seems like every hack in Alkenstar's got pyronite but me. Puh! He spits on the ground. And I guess I must admit that I am now the third best, considering you bested me. But I don't know of you. How can someone with your alchemical prowess not be on the radar? What are you even doing, sir?
The smartest alchemists are never known about. They hide in the shadows.
With all of my flaming heart.
They hide their secrets from the world.
Jules is cutting hard eyes at you, Amir. Like, what the fuck?
This is all very entertaining and everything, but you still got money you owe over to the PKP.
Yes, we've done that business. Other stuff, I should have known better than to get in bed with that hothead like Glaz, of course. But there you have it. The fact is, though, you did not provide Gattleby to me. In fact, you failed that mission with great aplomb.
But if I recall, there was money that was supposed to be owed up front. Do you recall that?
Perhaps I might recall it, I might not. It seems all moot now, as you can see. I am completely ruined.
That's the problem here, okay? See, I already made the trip out here. I've been shot by bolts, accosted by your little toys and whatnot, and I'm not leaving here until I get some kind of payment and interest. Or I can just take you back to my boss.
Or we can take your head. I have no qualms about that.
The problem is that I do not have any money.
What about valuables?
Well, you
and
said
then
that
she looks around the room and sees everything in disarray. It's like, shit.
You said that you already have my alchemy formula book. That is about as valuable as I can provide.
You're not giving me much to go on here.
As I understand, there's not much I can do, unfortunately. I have zero to give. It's just why I didn't pay you in the first place.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. This is part of my job. Look, you're doing this to yourself here. You come up with something creative here, I'm telling you.
Well, perhaps the knowledge is valuable, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the main thing we're here for, Smoke. I know you got your ulterior situation, but Mr. Shoma, you made some allusions to grand alchemists that could have figured it out. Seems to me that someone as grand as the best or second best, I don't know, confused about that, alchemist in Alkenstar, you might have some leaning as to who that might be. You run in that circle, don't you?
I do, but the first best is Gattleby, which is why I wanted him. I wish I knew who it was that could have been so intelligent to be able to reverse engineer this, to do what I could not. Unfortunately, I do not know. But for you, Mr. Smoke, that is, did I catch that? That is your name? Mr. Smoke, I can provide you and your powder keg punks the formula for Lyserium, this beautiful green flame that you have seen before you. You know that it works. It may not be pyronite, but it is nothing short of advanced alchemic fire.
Now, that's... Why didn't you just lead off with that? Why didn't you start off with that? That would be great information. But I'm going to need you to tell that to Mr. Glass himself.
Oh,
okay?
Fuck.
You're going to be coming with us.
Your ass belongs to the PKP now, my friend.
That is not good. He is a crazy one, that goblin.
I didn't hear that.
You did. I'll speak louder. Your boss is insane.
I mean, that's fair. Everybody knows he's pretty unhinged. George, like, while that exchange is going on, George is looking very uncomfortable. Like, with his history with the PKP, like, oh, now we're gonna give them weaponized, freaking, I don't know what does it do, fire, whatever.
It's basically
we're giving them more bombs. Great.
Yeah, it's basically alchemist fire, but it is
green.
Oh, it's green, and it doesn't weigh as much. You know, like so, like you know. Here, I'll tell you. I give you the scoop here.
It's Mountain Dew flavored, you know?
Yeah, it is. He's been able to condense the common alchemist fire formula, but it remains in an unstable liquid state. A bottle of Lyserium is alchemist fire, except it has negligible bulk, explodes in green flame, and is worth twice as much.
Hell yeah.
Well, damn, okay.
So look, I mean, like out of character, that's fine then, because it's just the same shit that PKP would be doing, except now it's with a little bit more panache, you know?
Yeah.
And it's something that, like, you know, hey, it's more expensive. This is more lucrative, you know? So, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like orders of magnitude more dangerous than alchemist.
Right. So, okay. This isn't the Oppenheimer we're delivering over to.
Right, know? That's more what I was worried about. It's like, is this going to allow the PKP to, like, turn into a freaking terrorist group in Alkenstar? Because, like, I don't feel great about handing that over.
That's a good point.
I mean, the thing is, no, because of who's leading them.
Mm-hmm. Well, but
you know what I'm saying?
I was saying that that is what I was initially worried about, and am no longer worried about, because it's essentially just alchemist fire that's valuable.
Yeah.
So they already have alchemist fire. They have access to that, and like alchemist fire isn't gonna like blow up a church, you know, or a whole hospital or something. Like, you'd have to have a shitload of it. And that's not the way they operate. They're kind of small time.
Yeah, this is just new flavor. This is Baja Blast.
Right.
So,
you know?
Yeah, exactly.
The plan is to hand them over to Glass, right?
Proud of you.
I didn't even
mean to. Yeah, all right. Smoke, it's like everybody going to take him back, or is it just going to be you, Smoke?
That depends on if they want to follow me.
We should all go.
Yeah.
I trust that Smoke is very capable. However, I would feel terrible if Smoke took this guy and he weaseled out or something bad happened. Let's go. We know that, you know, we've got a strained situation with the PKP, but Glass does feel bad for what happened to our dearly departed. Let's take it back, see if we can continue to build bridges, so to speak.
All right, well, I guess my
fate I wasn't
has
asking
been sealed.
you.
Oh, okay.
Well, how magnanimous of you. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, good luck. Look, I'm not in control of Glass.
Okay. Smoke, do you think that...
what are you talking for? No, I'm kidding.
Do you think that perhaps I could... I know that this is a bit of a long shot, but considering that I have no source of income anymore, but a whole head full of knowledge, do you think that perhaps I could maybe join the Powder Keg Punks?
Hey, anything's possible. You just keep those lips flapping, and I promise you, something will happen.
Something will happen.
Does Glass still have that cute little snake that he purchased some time ago?
Cock my crossbow. I don't think you caught what Smoke was laying down. You're going to Glass. What happens to you is between you and Glass. So I would shut the fuck up.
Okay, done. Consider it.
Done. Gotcha.
Oh, because he can't.
Right.
Smart.
He zipped his mouth and threw away the key. Got it.
All right, so you take them back to the Powder Keg Punks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a pretty easy walk back to the Widgetworks warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And Glass is like,
So you got him. You brought him back. Great work. Smoke, I know you're better at ease. I know you're really upset about not having the money, and you got to do the job. So where's the money?
So, there's a problem, but a solution. You see, while this person doesn't have the money, he does have a head chock full of knowledge. He may be able to actually help us out with any of our alchemical formulae, if you will. So, how about we have the boys at him, and they can see what they can get out of him.
Listen, you don't really need to do that. I will give you this information full-heartedly.
See, he's already on board.
Yes, I would like to actually, Mr. Glass, please. I would very much like to offer my services as a member, or even on a trial basis of the Powder Cake Punks. As you see, I've just been put wholeheartedly out of business by this group of adventurers here, and I have nothing, so I offer everything.
He does fit the aesthetic pretty well.
He does. He's got that purple and orange. Come on.
Well, I just meant his fire hair.
Oh, yeah, that too.
We just need to put a little bit of gunpowder on him, and hey, he's already part of the crew.
All right, I like it. Let's bring him into the fold, guys. Jump him in, and his eyes
whip
get
his
big.
ass.
And like we cut away as the Powder Keg Punks kind of descend on him.
My spine.
Yeah, and like as he says jump him in, and the Powder Keg Punks like kind of make a ring around him and slowly menacingly kind of come in. George, like I imagine, catches eyes with Glass and just like tips his hat.
Yeah. It's like the Batman tip, between Alfred and Bruce. It's like
right, like because they have a strained history, but like they have history, and it's like. Yeah. In George's perspective, it's like, all right, we already kind of made a deal with them. Let's begin the process of letting bygones be bygones and maybe being able to help each other in the future.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely kind of now have them as a resource as much as they can be. And so, Smoke, I imagine you'll stick around there for a little bit. We can check back in with Smoke later, but the rest of the group's going to go back to Bullet and Barrel, check in with Phoebe, right?
Was there any loot in that big room?
There wasn't.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You guys definitely, I mean, Dustin,
you
got like a 5-level upgrade. All right,
but I can always ask for more.
Right. You gotta shoot your shots, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So when you get back to the Barrel and Bullet, Dunsmith kind of meets you guys in your little back meeting room. Pays you out 70 gold each.
Nice.
It's a pretty big payout there. For you, John, Smoke, you get 70 gold from Glass.
All right. Okay, cool.
When you guys tell Dunsmith about Zarius' claim that someone else has figured out Power Knight, she blinks and then sets her whiskey glass calmly on the table, excuses herself, and goes into like a closet off the room. And you just hear her go, and she comes back in. She comes back in, composed, face a little flushed.
I think it's adorable. She's like, thinks she's got to like maintain decorum with us.
Right.
I assumed she was going to go in there and re-listen to episode 1 to hear who all's in there.
Yeah,
that was my plan.
And so then she says, okay, I better go talk to some people. For now, just sit tight and enjoy the barrel. The conclusion of Hearts at High Noon is tonight, so you don't want to miss that. I'll figure out our next move. And she picks up her hat and walks quite quickly out of the room. A moment later, though, she ducks her head back in through the doorway and says, don't go nowhere, you hear? There's more money in it for you. But I smell muglin stench all over this. We'll get him. She's like, oh yeah, I forgot. And she pulls out a wrapped up, like a rolled up piece of parchment. Says, this came for the Winklers. I imagine this is you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And when you unroll it, it's an official contract to hire the Winklers for Terrible Pants' party.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and they want you to perform at their theater in a different part of town. So you guys are going to go as the Winklers to this like highfalutin party to perform. Some more good news. That's the end of book 1. Some more good news. You guys have leveled up to level 4.
Let's go.
And we'll see you.
Nice.
Oh man, we will.
I can't wait to perform at McTerrible Pants' gala or whatever.
Oh, you gotta carry us.
You better believe it.
I'll play the tambourines.
Thanks for listening to the STF Network. If you want to hear more from us, check out our other Starfinder and Pathfinder shows at thestfnetwork.com. That's thestfnetwork.com. And support us on Patreon to listen to our bonus podcasts, including our homebrew adventures and Tom Talks, our behind-the-scenes show. Stay groovy, possums.